Hello, this is Sober Frequency with the third video of the HifiMan RE2000 Silver. As I said before in the previous video, that I have a lighting issue because all three of my light bulbs have died out almost all at once. So I have a backup light bulb that's not as bright as the other three. Anyway, I'm going to talk about the topology drivers in the HifiMan RE2000 Silver. I'm scrolling through here on the. Hey, hold on. I'm gonna change the camera. There we go. Alright, so I'm on the HifiMan site, and I'm gonna go to the reference section because that's where the RE2000 Silver and Gold are. And I'm gonna show you about the information about the topology driver. Alright, so here's the thing. It says right here that this in-ear monitor is a custom in-ear monitor and a universal fit with topology diaphragm. By controlling unwanted distortion and vibration of by controlling unwanted distortion and vibration, our topology driver provides clearer, more lifelike sound. Okay, now the topology driver. HifiMan's utilization of advanced depositional technology and research makes for a driver unlike any other in the world. With the creation of topological nanoscale layer application technology upon a driver diaphragm allows for the manipulation of sound wave creation like never before. No other driver technology allows for such control and precision, resulting in clarity, detail, and nuance. Now it says right here, what is a topology driver? What is a topology diaphragm? The topology diaphragm, or a topology driver, refers to the diaphragm with a special nanoparticle coating applied to its surface. The distribution of the coating has distinct geometric patterns by varying the surface pattern, compound use, the thickness, or geometric pattern. Sound wave formation can be manipulated to achieve the desired audio effect and control. The idea behind the new topology diaphragm was inspired by Dr. Fang Bian's PhD thesis that different nanomaterials have differing structures, and each of those materials have its own properties. Therefore, by carefully controlling the diaphragm's surface structure, you can yield different results in acoustic performance to a degree previously unobtainable. You know, I gotta admit, this is genius. This guy, he used his PhD knowledge and skills to make a driver that utilizes its own shape on a nanoscale to manipulate sound. It's like, wow. And it explains why the RE2000 Silver has very good clarity, and it has sound imaging that, I gotta admit, like, I've heard many earphones before, but it does sound, and I already had said in the first video that it's nuanced, but at the same time, it's like not too aggressive and not too smooth. It's balanced. It's like, it's really good. It's not perfect, but it's really good. I must admit. So that's what the topology diaphragm is capable of. So this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool stuff. Now let's see. It says armatures inadequacies. About the inadequate sound staging produced by balanced armatures is caused by the way sound waves are formed by armatures' multiple wave reflection and diffraction in the driver, which can cause high levels of distortion. Therefore, armature-based in-ear monitors have very little breadth and yield of sound flat without emotion. And yeah, I guess that's true. No, I mean, most armatures do have that kind of sound. Although there's like one I have in particular that it kind of has some emotion, but not like the RE2000 Silver. But yes, I do understand why this has been mentioned. It does make sense because most armatures actually lack emotion. And then right here, the diaphragm distortions of dynamic drivers. Traditional dynamic drivers can produce frequency response alterations due to distortion and vibration across the diaphragm surface. Yep, because basically it's moving like a speaker, not exactly, but like one. Um, the ideal dynamic driver. The topology diaphragm structure used by HifiMan greatly reduces the uncontrolled diaphragm distortions, enabling the operational performance of dynamic in-ear monitors to an approach to an ever superior trend towards perfect wave control. Okay, so it seems like that's their that's their goal for the topology driver is to have the perfect wave control, which would most likely reduce this. It will reduce distortion. It's already mentioned here. It's basically what it says here. That's the perfect wave control is to just reduce distortion, basically, so that it will enhance clarity. And let's see, anything else? I can't read everything, but right here, this is the technical data. Frequency response is 5 hertz to 20 kilohertz. The impedance is 60 ohms, and the sensitivity is 103 decibels. Physical attributes: topology diaphragm, 9.2 dynamic driver, and silver coated crystalline copper wire. I gotta admit, this impedance rating, I don't know if it's just the impedance rating, but definitely higher than usual. Smartphones can drive it, but it for like my S9 can drive it rather well. But I think if you want the best sound, it needs to be amped because I gotta say, my XDSD it was pushed a little bit further than most of my earphones. Like probably just as much as my Unique Melody ME1 when I was using it a lot, but now it's not used anymore because it's done for. Rest in peace. Not my fault. Just anyway, that will be for another video. And that's about it about this very capable in-ear monitor. And this concludes the trilogy of my RE2000 Silver review. I will have more reviews later on. I think the next review is going to be the XDSD when I get the new one. The not the new XDSD itself, but I mean I had to get a brand new one because the other one was defective. Anyway, this is Sober Frequency signing off.